Hey guys, what's up? I'm Kamaldeep from English Tweaks. You may have memorized endless list of vocabulary. You may know all the grammar rules, still find yourself at a loss when wanting to express yourself. There are various reasons behind this phenomena. Some of them are more obvious than others. In this episode, I would like to give you a few tips to help overcome the difficulties you might be experiencing, using some of the simplest methods to improve your English communication skills. Number 1. Slow down your speaking speed. You may be eloquent speaker when it comes to your mother tongue, but expecting the same standard from yourself when speaking in a foreign language may not be very realistic, especially if you are the early stages of learning. Learners are often told not to worry about the mistakes they are making. Nobody will hold it against you if you are speaking more slowly and clearly. Great speakers do the same to get their message across. Moreover, you can select your words carefully. May also be seen as a sign of respect towards your audience. Number 2. Give yourself time to think. You may be worried about the people you are talking to are impatient. First of all, it may not be true. People often prefer a well-thought answer to a rushed one, so just relax. Another practical thing you can do is equipping yourself with fixed phrases you can use when remaining silent doesn't seem to be an option. Here's an example. Why is there so much violence on TV? That's a good question. Let me think for a moment. I haven't really thought about it before. Well, I suppose here the speaker gets maximum amount of time to reflect by repeating the question and adding some sentences to it. If you do the same, you will sound more fluent and won't feel the pressure of having to say something before you are ready. Number 3. Learn sentences, not only words. When you learn a new word, try to memorize a couple of sentences that contain it. Unfortunately, many people just learn words by heart but having no idea how to use them in a sentences. Let's take an example. Take a word appreciate. It means to recognize the value of something or somebody. Let's see some sentences that contain this word. I appreciate all your hard efforts. I feel it's necessary to feel appreciated in a relationship or at work. Isn't much more useful to memorize appreciate this way? Number 4. Learn to listen. When speaking in a foreign language, you might be so focused on what you are saying and whether it's correct or not that you forget to listen what others are saying. This is a big mistake as they might be choosing the right word or grammar that you will be needing later on. So pay attention to what others being said around you. This is important resource at the time of speaking to someone. Number 5. Practice your interrogatives. We also need to keep in mind the fact that communication is a two-way process. Not only does it seem you uninteresting or even rude if you don't ask any question, you might be end up being the one who has to do all the talking. So when you have run out of ideas, just remember others have might something to add. For example, what's your views on that? Why do you think there's so much violence on TV? What do you know about it? So these questions will keep the conversations going on. and will show your interest in others' opinion. This will also give you a time to relax a little and start enjoying yourself. Number 6. Produce, produce, produce. As I said at the beginning of this episode, you might having a lot of knowledge about this language, but this is passive knowledge. You must be activated somehow. Your aim is to be able to produce correct English. No doubt, practice is undeniably the best way to learn and improve. On the other hand, speaking English is a much more spontaneous process. Nobody will prepare you for it better than actually doing it. So find people you can practice with, either on Skype or some other language exchange sites. I hope you will find these tips useful. Feel free to ask any question if something is not clear to you. I am here to help you. I'll come back with a new lesson. Till then, bye and take care. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.